Hi, everybody. Okay. We're the first lithium-ion LFP gigafactory in Europe. So what we've done is several engineering achievements, which makes this a bit unique. And we come from a manufacturing background, so I'll guide you through that journey today in 4 minutes. So just to reflect, I would like that all the consulting predictions were reflected back, just to see how good they were. So in 2019, when they predicted LFP, well, they were wrong. So back then, we said it's going to be around 40% of the market, and now it matches with the consulting predictions as well. So about 40% of the market will be LFP lithium-ion batteries, currently dominated by the Chinese manufacturers. And we're basically bringing that technology to Europe. Since 3 years, we're doing a development. It's 500 different samples already tested. So we're actually an industrial engineering spin-off, which is focused on bringing the scale and the cost to everyday application. So we're right now constructing our mini pilot facility center. So the first samples you can actually see on the booth. And from March, we're going to be delivering the first samples to customers. How so? How do we manage basically in 2 years from nothing to come to a full-size battery cell? Well, we originate from a company called Alba Group, which actually makes food packaging. But coating aluminum seems to be a very good idea when you want to make batteries. So what we did is used a lot of knowledge based on the mixing, blending, coating, drying, different processes, and applied it to battery space. And the learning curve was simply that amazing that in 2 years, we're basically launching our mini pilot center. So we've gathered a lot of people. People are also key. Experience is also key. And engineering is actually also key. So all these 3 factors brought us to this, that suddenly this year you have LFP announcements all over the place. And the key factor is not only the technology, but it's also how you engineer the battery. And that means you need to do something called cell-to-pack to bring the energy density, because that's the only big drawback of the LFP, to a bigger level to compete with other chemistries. And you do that by making more of the cell. So the actual volumetric and gravimetric ratio between a pack and a cell is increased by using very large cells. So there's a lot of manufacturing challenges how to do that, but if that is overcome, LFP chemistry suddenly becomes a candidate for entry-level vehicles, energy storage applications, industrial applications, buses, trucks, and so on. So on the left, you see a classic module. So how is it done? Cell, module, pack. And with a cell-to-pack solution, you avoid modules. All of this requires precise engineering and a lot of experience manufacturing at scale. So this is how it's implemented basically in the design. So you stack a lot of batteries with opposite tabs. So we're also the first ones to bring the opposite tab prismatic. And by the way, Volkswagen just announced the unified cell, and it's the same design. So after, I think it was 4 or 5 years of development, they've launched a very similar design, although much smaller. We have also a sample of a similar size, but our sizes are getting bigger. So we're in the middle of another round of funding, just for your information. So we're on schedule, we're on time, we're as planned, we're delivering. We're going to basically launch the mini pilot, and from 2024, we're going to launch our mega factory, and then supply our customers with the first samples. So these are the first 3 cells we've developed, and they're basically already produced in the lab. They're very similar, opposite type prismatic, and they're applicable in energy storage systems, in vehicles, electric vehicles, in buses and trucks, and so on. So please visit us, and thank you for having me.